Welcome back, everyone, to Kilnspark. This is episode 3. In the last episode, a kind wizard from Epicenter was happy to lead you out to a bunch of stone outcroppings with a enchanted circle and activate the circle to teleport you supposedly closer to your goal, which of course is to get this gear to the Elven King in Havenwood before Imperial Market Day. According to Schwinn, that's very important. And to avoid, of course, any assassins or corporate goons that might be on your trail. So as you guys all step through this portal in the middle of nowhere on this cliffside of Epicenter, you experience a bright flash of light, and suddenly you hear a bunch of people gasping and shocked, and you realize that you are in a very similar stone outcropping somewhere else, where a bunch of people stand in a line behind velvet ropes, led by tour guides to see something. And you guys are clearly now standing in one of the exhibits.
Oh.
I am used to the staring, but
I pose.
People gasp, whisper, and one of the tour guides has like a little enchanted stone ring that she is talking through that makes her voice louder. And she just like loses her character. Her whole spiel is ruined. She goes, that doesn't normally happen. These outcroppings, I didn't know they were still active. What security, please.
I'm security. Do you need something secured, ma'am?
Another older elven woman comes out, steps over the rope, and is just quick to usher you back to the other side of the rope.
What is behind us?
What is behind you?
Yeah, what is the
like
exhibit that we're standing in front
A
of?
stone wall, it looks like. And it appears that you are currently in some sort of exhibit, as the plaques everywhere state, of a place where one of the original 5 heroes used to live.
Oh. Which
one? Aroefel, who was the ranger.
I thought it was the ranger. Oh, yeah. I got this lore down.
Yeah, Aroefel is quite the ranger name. So
No, it's because of my immense intelligence score.
What do you guys know about Aroefel? If you guys want to just quickly give me some intelligence checks on that for it, what you might know. If you have a skill you want to use.
I got a 12, weirdly.
A 12?
Sorry, what am I doing?
I guess, I could use... history is the exact same thing as my intelligence.
History?
I do
history would be good.
Oh yeah, I have history too, but I think that's also just the same as mine.
Get my rusty trusty dice out.
I rolled a 19.
You got a 19?
I do.
My history is a classic.
You know that Aroefel was a half-elf ranger who was disowned by her people when her father was exiled for being human, and that she was one of the main strategists of the group of heroes and was the head navigator when moving through the woodlands and the mountains.
I like important part of the strategy when the strategy was, what if gun?
Yes, it's an immensely important strategy.
What if gun is a harder strategy when gun does not exist yet?
That's true.
The woman who has ushered you back to this little staff area introduces herself as Shell.
Shell? Like
How
Silverstein?
did we get here?
Think of the worst possible way you could spell Shell.
Sheyhl.
Well, that's pretty good, but hers is spelled Chell.
Oh, that's like the hero from Portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
She introduced herself as the eldest tour guide of the Aroefel exhibit here in Umhal, the first fort.
Umhal.
Hall.
Umhal. Yep.
It's like the opposite of a yeehaw. All right.
Yeah.
What origin is Umha?
Umhal.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Elven.
Oh, right, because we went to the Elven city. That's
That
where we
makes
were.
sense. Oh, right,
So,
we're in the Elven.
You are
would like-
now in a fort that used to be used to patrol the northern seas.
Cool.
This was a naval fort to patrol the northern seas. You guys actually are still on the same piece of land that Havenwood is on, but you guys are about 13 to 15 miles north of Havenwood.
That's only a few days,
But-
or like 2 days if we hoof it, or 1 day if we have a horse.
Yeah. It's not that far at all, really, if you want to get there. This is a common tourist attraction and place of pilgrimage for those wanting to see where one of the heroes of old came from. This is the origin point of one of the heroes of old, the high elf Aroefel.
I would like to turn to everyone and be more like, there are too many people here. Any single one of these people could be trying to kill Schwinn. And then I look directly at a random person.
It looks like a very happy elven family that is out for the day. Imperial Market Day is coming up, and that's a big holiday for the elves, so a lot of them do make travels back to Havenwood at this time, and if you get here a few days early, might as well take the day trip up and see Umhal. So
That
clearly you
makes
can
sense.
see that is going on here as this line is quite long. They
can I-
ask you how you were able to get here.
Wait, there's a line to see. Wait, what is there a line for?
Well, this is one of the attractions along the line. It's sort of like a big tour. You start around her estate, Arofel's estate. You walk past it. Nobody can go in there. Of course, that's very private. And then you go into this area where you see some of her wilderness and a few old ruins back from the olden days. Really get the kids excited. And then there's a big shrine at the end to Aroefel. And some people leave gifts and prayers or whatever. That's all.
I want to do this.
You want to do this?
I want to do this.
Oh, of course. We normally... Go ahead.
Can I just like make a perception check to, or what is it called here? Yeah, whatever. To perception to see if I see anybody who looks like they want to kill Schwinn.
Sure.
Can I do this too?
Yeah, absolutely.
2 more mob bosses with suitcase.
I got a 4.
I have one of their suitcases. I didn't write that down on my sheet, but
I got an
I
18.
took one of their
How are you
suitcases last time.
rolling so well?
Oh wait, we got like the weird shocky dagger things, right?
Yeah, I got shocky daggers and magic ink.
I left my scarf for my boyfriend.
Oh my god, I forgot.
How could
My
you?
ship.
The little, Rachel, what is your character? Is
Hecla?
Hecla. Hecla, you see a little girl with like a sort of like little balloon. She seems awfully suspicious. You're not sure. You might want to keep an eye on her.
I kind of growl a little.
She is frightened.
You scared a little girl.
However, Ajax, you're able to look through the crowd and assess with an ocular pat down that no one seems to be threatening right now.
It's great. I wish to never ocularly pat anything ever again.
This is a blink.
Popular pat down is amazing.
I would. Okay. How is Schwinn feeling? What's Schwinn up to?
Schwinn looks a lot more relaxed than he was before.
Okay.
He's like, we're so close to Havenwood. I'm so... Everyone could still be against us, but we could be there in a day if we wanted to run.
All right. So, Havenwood. I looked at everybody. Havenwood.
Do I know? What do I know about the technology here, or any like significance in like scientific advancements or anything unique like that?
Yeah, actually, one of the most advanced roads is actually a road from Havenwood to Umhal. It's a very nice gilded cobblestone, essentially corridor that's completely paved all the way through with protective walls to make sure to keep the elements out and a covering. And it stretches for 12 miles to connect Hall to Havenwood.
Guys, they have one of the most advanced roads here. We gotta go check that out before we leave. I mean, come on.
I say I agree. That sounds like the fastest way to get to Havenwood.
Did we still want to
Smart.
go see the shrine here?
Yes.
Yes.
This is important.
Yes.
It is one of the five, the 5 heroes of old. So.
Yeah, but I'm 2 years old, so like whatever. But I just like
Everything is of old for you.
I think there are important things for us to learn on this adventure. Come on, guys.
So as you guys get in the line, the line's actually moving pretty quickly. You're paired with a tour guide.
I should have known that you would put us in a line. This is your.
Yep.
Is it like my immediate thought is we shouldn't be in this line?
What would you like to do about it?
So
Stand 6 feet apart and make sure your mouth is covered.
Oh my goodness.
remember, everybody practice social distancing.
It's okay. I don't have lungs.
Very good.
I'm a dragon. I'm not sure if I can catch human disease.
So as you guys go through the line, you pass through like some plaques and stuff. You see some like artist renditions of Aroefel. Remember, she was Elven, so she did live quite longer than most of the other heroes did.
Oh, that's sad.
She's still very much dead to this day, and that was so long ago. So
And I see you. The way you say that makes me wonder now.
I know, right? You guys learn about Aroefel. She comes from one of the most pure high elf bloodlines. So very noble, actually. Her father was a noble who actually fought against the necromancer shortly after having Aroefel. He had to leave and serve the Elven country, and unfortunately died on the front lines.
Her father was the human one.
Are you saying this?
Wait, I'm asking. Did you say before that her father was the human one?
Yes, you know from your history research that her father was in fact a human that was hated by the elves.
Is this presented in the educational materials?
Absolutely not. She is also not being presented as a half elf. She is being presented as a high elf.
I not loudly, but with very little care, start pointing this out. These presentation materials are poorly made. This isn't what she was like.
I'm sorry, what are you, like a metal person?
I turn. Yes.
I think you might have your facts mixed up. I'm very sorry, but Aroefel was definitely the purest of high elf blood, so...
Does that matter? Why?
Well, of course, I mean, she brought great pride to the Elven kingdom, and we're happy that she served and represented our kingdom such long ago.
Don't you think the other 4 heroes also brought pride to the Elven kingdom?
Well, no, actually, Aroefel did most of the work. Actually, in fact, over here you can see an artist rendition of Aroefel actually inventing the cannon. And you can actually see that in this depiction that the 4 other heroes are just silhouettes in the background working on the cannon with hammers, while Aroefel glances at a grand design.
You think
That's not how I remember that going.
because she spent most of her life outside, she was so good with metal? Is that how that goes?
Aroefel was a true treasure to this country. Not only did she protect us with her services in nature, but she was so quick-witted and honestly the wisest of all of the heroes of old.
You met her?
She sounds pretty cool.
Well, I haven't met her, but actually, Shell has met her. So supposedly Shell has met Aroefel way back when. Shell's pretty old. She's up in her, I think she's 457 now.
Does this track with the timeline?
It might possibly track with the timeline.
Possibly track with the timeline. I just I turn back to the party. This place is very racist. I say this loudly.
Like some of the people in your tour group are just like, listen
I am
here,
outraged.
Listen
Or
here,
what?
bud. How dare you
Shift
come into
uncomfortably
our...
as a high elf.
How dare you come down into our sacred shrine of our hero and talk bad about her? You don't even have any
well-
proof.
Okay,
Hey.
look, I'm sure he means nothing by it. I just think, maybe if you supplied some sources or something on your information during the tour, it might
Good,
make some people a little bit more comfortable.
good backup for me here. How do I know this information?
You've read history books that are available more in the mainland.
Gotcha. Okay.
The
Well-
Elven society is sort of very separated from normal society. There's a few merchants that venture in, but because of the archipelago,
Okay.
they really do stick to themselves.
I would like to, just for the sake of it, I think I'll be rolling. I will roll an intimidate here.
Okay.
Who am I? Who am I to give you this information? I am the only one in the past 300 years who have made this sacred shrine of yours work.
What?
Because we just teleported in.
Okay.
Oh, right.
I rolled 17.
17? The tour guide is just like completely beyond her pay grade. She looks to only be in her 80s, honestly. Very young woman. This is one of her first jobs. Security? Security.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, great.
No. The rest of the
You
tour
need
group has
something
like
from me.
literally there's a comically wide gap between you and the rest of the tour guide, who are now like congregating and slowly stepping away from you as much as they can.
This is cool.
How can I protect you over there?
A couple of armored and armed elven men and women step in. Yes, miss, you had a problem?
We have no
people-
problem. It's
These
all
people
fine.
have been talking bad about Aroefel and
wasn't.
trying to frighten us? Ma'am, are you with them?
I just saved your life.
Yeah.
But never fear, I came here on a trade mission. Look at this beautiful green ale I have. It's called an Aroefel ale, and I made it in honor of her. And I
Ma'am.
brought it to you people with your betterment in mind and her favorite
Ma'am, this is a
flavors.
family attraction. There's no
actually pretty good,
alcohol
though.
allowed. There was a sign for this at the beginning.
This isn't alcoholic alcohol. It's children's alcohol that is only a little bit alcoholic, just so as to tickle the throat with bubbles.
You could have said Aroefel. They may not have taken that well.
I clapped. But just like quietly.
It's
This is
good
why
for
orcs
digestion.
don't live to be past 60.
All right,
Okay,
that's it.
I think we're not really looking for trouble here. Let's just go ahead and part ways, maybe before things start getting heated.
But would you like
I hear
some
there's this great
non-ale?
road that we should probably go see before it starts getting too dark.
Yes, indeed. But before we leave, I would like to say a prayer to Aroefel, half Elven, loudly, as we're walking away.
If you guys are at least walking towards the exit, no one's going to stop you from speaking. Or are
Okay,
you
I
walking
will-
towards the exit?
I am, but I'm keeping my eyes locked on the tour guide as
I
I
will
go.
attempt to be ushering him towards the exit, just sort of like with my whole body, just sort of like boxing him in and trying to move him towards the exit.
I am not at all being pushed by this, but I will. I
not
will
touching
walk
you.
at my exact same pace, allowing this to. I will allow the facade.
I would like to
What
hand
do you-
out ale at the same time.
Oh my gosh. The little child with a balloon takes some.
Yeah. All right.
Please enjoy.
Oh my gosh.
The child?
Next, she's gonna be starting on Asmodeus's lettuce, and it's all downhill from there.
Asmodeus's lettuce.
Do you trade in that?
So as you guys are very ceremoniously actually removed from the facility, as all the guards seem to sort of like come out and watch you without touching you, of course they're very polite, watch you leave their facility. One last person at the front counter just goes, "No refunds," and then the door is closed. However, there is a slight voice behind you, and you see like a man in just a regular traveler's cloak. It's not like a super suspicious cloak or anything. You can see his face, and you can see that like he is Elven, definitely more half elf than Elven, and you can see that like his ears seems to be disfigured on one ear.
No.
And he's just
He's
like
ugly.
So
What was that?
They kicked you out too, huh? I've been trying to get them to change those plaques for years. All it gets me is a knight with broken legs.
Oh God.
I don't know if that's worth it.
What?
It is worth it.
There are
any
things people
publications-
think, and then there are legs.
Any
But they
publications that disprove their plaques, they get taken right on in there. And
To the leg-breaking chamber.
He points to Aroefels estate, which is a very nice and rustic-looking 3-story cottage
So
with
we're breaking
a
into
lot
that,
of
right?
fences.
How many
That's not a view I
fences?
haven't seen.
Actually, it's just one fence. It's just a very intimidating fence.
I'm of an intimidating fence. I turn to the man. It's hard enough to figure out one's own identity. It's a shame when other people start lying about it after you've got it figured out.
Ooh. So I got a key to the back door. If we could just get over the fence and pass some of the guards.
Sorry, what are
Yeah,
you
I think
asking
this
us
is a good
to
idea.
do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, this is something we have to do.
Clearly, you guys are like-minded like me. We have to set the record straight.
Absolutely.
not
You
on
were
the
just
same
on about how
page.
racist they are, and you
What's
like
your-
doing the right thing, right?
Yes. I mean, obviously.
These people are clearly lying and hiding the truth. It's very important that we do this.
I mean, sure, but is that really like our business right now?
Schwinn is very
They
much
broke this
leading on the
man's-
way of, we should get to Havenwood as fast as we can.
Oh, right. I forgot about this guy.
He is paying me. This is a problem. But I'm conflicted. So they keep breaking your legs, though, which is
Yeah. Sorry.
a-
What do you when you say breaking legs? Is that a metaphor of some kind?
How many legs do you have?
It's more
I
of
would
the
like to
legs
roll
of my
perception.
soul.
Roll perception for legs.
How many legs?
His legs are fine. You don't need to roll. His legs are absolutely fine.
I'm just saying, like, this is inciting violence against the people here.
Only if they find out.
Well,
Right. I mean, I'm all for correcting
All right.
misinformation. Obviously, I just think there are more civil ways of going about it.
You
How
want to
about
ask
this?
Pretty Please if they'll let us in?
I'm sorry.
You
Well,
gonna
yeah.
you gonna ask? Who you gonna ask? If they're just
We
gonna let
don't-
us into the estate?
actually, this is a good
Well,
idea. You should
I
ask
would- I
if
mean-
they will let us into the estate while we're sneaking around the back.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we need to directly confront anybody right now. We could try a few strongly worded letters to the head office of the facility. I've
Have you
done
all-
that before.
Have you all considered knight?
Knight?
The
Going
job
at
title?
Knight.
Oh, eh.
Going at night.
So
when people can't see you jump the fence because I'm tall enough to jump the fence.
Right.
Are
Back
you?
here
Because
an
actually,
hour from
we
midnight.
we did just we just made a video on this. How tall are the fences?
The fences are about
I think he said he had a key to the back door.
10 feet
Sure.
tall.
So first off, I turned back to the other guy. So let's say we break in. Let's say we get some of these illicit books. What do you do with them?
We make them read them.
We make. Oh.
So
Will
your
they change
plan
their
is to
mind?
get into the place that they own, steal the books, and then force them to read those books.
Think about the important information we could find if we did this.
We
Don't you
could
think
just
people deserve to know the truth?
we could compromise here, and when we get back, mail them one of the books that I read.
I hear they
They're
have
not going to
her.
read one of the books you
I
sent
do
them.
agree with that.
They do have relics and other extravagancies inside. I mean, I don't know who you people are, but times are tough out there, so you gotta grab when the grabbing's good, and it's a good excuse to steal for good.
What's stealing? Let me just break the legs of your idea.
Go ahead, they've already been trampled on.
I think we should leave and come back later when we don't have a valuable item.
I do think, in fact, there's not a lot of point in breaking in. As much as I would like to correct the record here, I don't
Maybe
think.
I can go in and you guys can wait out here.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go in, obviously.
Why do you want in so bad?
I just feel like there's really important information that that would be worth knowing and worth other people knowing. Don't you think they deserve to know the truth? I mean, this guy was just screaming about how everything's wrong and racist in there, so
I mean, yeah.
sounds like we
I
might
mean,
as well correct it.
Sure. I can't really argue against any of that.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
have
but
to.
also I need to get this out of my hands as fast as possible into the Elf King.
Yeah,
Right,
you
we
can wait
do
out
have-
here. It definitely won't take long. He has a key.
The more pressing matters, though.
You don't know what we'll find in there.
How long would it
It's
take to
true.
travel along the road to Havenwood?
If you guys rent horses or even just walk it, it's only a 10-mile walk.
Okay, so if we left
That's
like right
nothing.
now, we would get there before we could get admitted anyway. Because it's only an hour to midnight. You said.
Oh no, that's when he wants you guys to meet back up here.
Oh, I see.
An hour
okay,
from midnight. Right
time is
now,
it now?
it's about like mid-afternoon. If you guys left now, you'd be getting in pretty late at night. Possibly able to get an audience with the king maybe in the morning.
Right, so we'd have to like rest now and then sleep. Then we could make the whole travel at night and just be there in the morning. The road would be clear at night. So if we could hunker down during the day, we could travel This is a large. Okay. This could actually work with our plans. It's a large, very heavily traveled road. That means there's a ton of people on it. If we just go in the middle of the night, Schwinn's less likely to get murdered.
Or
Yeah, exactly.
wait, no, I'm more likely to get murdered.
Why? No, you think that assassins hide in the dark. Sorry, some common misconception. Assassins hide among people.
It's true. I heard that once.
No one's gonna try to kill me when there's like kids running around with kites and stuff. This is
They just did.
I'm not sure if that's true.
they were in the forest with spiders and
They were in the marketplace.
yeah.
Oh, right, I didn't
okay.
tell you about that. They were tracking you all the way through the marketplace.
He's
There
right, they
were
in the
people
marketplace.
tracking me in the marketplace?
It's okay, the
Yeah.
spiders killed them.
Look, here's the deal. We have one job, which is to get you where you need to go, and we have another job, which is to do the right thing. And this is the right thing to do.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable with all of this, but I'm having trouble coming up with any good counterpoints. So I feel like I'm going to lose.
As one part of your two-part security team, I suggest traveling at night. This dovetails nicely with our plan to travel at night, and I wouldn't mind helping the half-elves of this region feel a little bit better about who they are.
Yeah. Just some good, wholesome education for the people in this city. Sounds like they need it.
When people learn that something they think is wrong, do they think different afterward?
Let's try it.
I'm sorry,
Hecla,
what?
your beer is terrible.
Okay, hold up.
I don't think that pertains to what I was just speaking about.
Did you believe me?
I did not take that statement at face value.
Ah, well then I guess it probably won't work.
It'll work fine.
So an hour from midnight then.
Yeah, what's your name again?
Just call me Al.
Okay. Fine, Al.
Which I made a spreadsheet for this. That's okay. Al. It's a weird name. I've never heard of anybody named Al before.
Yeah, thanks. I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Hang
Al-
on, real fast. I would like to if I'm any good. Oh, I would like to try to steal the key off of him.
Ooh. Well, would you like the sleight of hand, or you want to distract him further? What do you want to do?
Let me check.
How thiefy
do I
are you?
have here?
You're a cleric, right?
I am a cleric, but I'm also a thief.
She's an urchin. She's scrappy.
I'm an urchin, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Probably a sleight of hand.
All right.
Or stealth, either one works. Sleight of hand is probably
You know, when
the
he
best thing.
claimed he had a key, he did show you exactly where he was keeping his key ring. So,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
are you just gonna? How are you gonna go about doing this, though?
I suggest a manual pat down.
Ocular pat down. Let's see.
Can I just do what perception checks are called from now on?
Ocular pat down.
Ocular pat down is a joke from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Is it?
You're wearing
their
glasses, right?
security guard gives people ocular pat downs.
Yeah, I am.
Do you need them to see?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I would like to grab the glasses off of... What's your name again?
Jebediah.
Jebediah. I'm going to grab his glasses off his face and throw them in a different direction and then attempt to steal...
Hey, those are
key.
incredibly valuable. Look, I agreed with the plan, okay? I don't know why that was not.
So you were throwing them and doing what?
I threw them in an attempt to create a distraction, which looks like it worked because he started freaking out in an entirely opposite direction. And I rolled a...
My name is
19.
Obadiah, sorry, I said the wrong
19
name.
to
I said
sleight of
Jebediah.
hand?
Yes. Well, I
Alright.
rolled a 16, then plus 3.
Plus 3, okay. You have lifted his key ring off of him.
Very cool.
All the keys are attached to the key ring. It looks like he has 6 keys. Well, one of them's got to be the one to the back door of this estate, right?
Just come back and readjusting my glasses. I don't know what your
I am
deal is
so
today.
sorry. I thought there was something on your glasses. It looked like it was going to sting you. I was worried.
Well,
it was the first
say
reaction I had.
something. Don't
I'm allergic.
just
I'm
throw
allergic to
them.
things that sting. I should have. I wasn't.
I'm also
I
allergic
got
to
these
things
from
that
my
sting.
guild as a
Yeah.
gift from graduating.
No, it was totally my bad. God, they look so good on you. Sorry.
Anyways,
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
are you
Can
going
I,
to meet up? Oh, go ahead.
Can I make a perception check just to see if I see what happened?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
I guess it wasn't stealth, so yeah, I feel like you could probably perceive that.
I rolled a 6.
Jebediah's glasses got thrown. What was that all about?
My name is actually Obadiah.
Obadiah.
Yeah, I think I got my own name wrong in the
Perception
stress
check.
of the situation. Jebediah was my cousin. Actually, like 3 of my cousins.
I turned to... I asked him, what's your character's name?
What is my character's name?
Vale.
Vale.
Fail.
Vale.
It's been a while. Sorry, guys.
Right.
Vale.
Vale, that wasn't... He agreed with the plan. We really don't have to, like... Those are expensive. I can tell they're expensive. Look at the metal.
The glasses. I know. I shouldn't. I don't own
That
nice
was
things.
very, very irresponsible of you.
I don't own nice things, and I thought,
Well, maybe that's why.
yeah.
Oh.
Did
I'm
you
the
know
worst.
that glass breaks?
No, please educate me on the physics.
That was the end of my education for you. Glass breaks, don't throw it.
I'm such a klutz, man.
Was that
Anyway,
also the end of your
so
education,
what is
just
it,
in
like
general?
10 minutes before midnight? Yeah, we can meet you. Absolutely.
1 hour before
Al?
midnight. Meet
Yes,
me here.
an hour. Will do. Absolutely.
The crow shall call, and it will call justice and truth.
The
It better
crow
not.
calls
That
at
would
8
definitely
o'clock.
give away our plan.
Just curious, Al, real fast. Is this something you do a lot? Just break into stuff and sneak around?
No. Of course not. Why would I do that?
Is there like a... Do we have I'll roll insight.
I don't need to.
I rolled a 13 insight.
Yeah, he definitely does.
That makes me feel better about this.
All right, well,
Because he's not in prison yet.
all right,
Alright.
hour till
Or he's
midnight,
not in
Al.
prison now. Slightly different things.
Alright.
So, are you guys going to meet him back an hour to midnight, or are you guys going to formulate your own plan?
Well, I gotta talk to my people about what
Sure,
I've just
yeah, I
done.
feel like
As,
we
as we turn away, I'd like to turn to Hecla. Heckle, I don't think your beer tastes bad, for the record. I actually don't have a tongue, so I don't know what it tastes like.
I appreciate the clarification.
I'm not actually sure I've tried some. I may need to take you up on some of that one night.
Here,
It's pretty
try
good.
this green flavor.
I mean, day
The
drinking's a bit
green
tacky.
flavor.
Day drinking is a bit tacky.
Formerly Aroefel Ale, formerly...
Is Al gone?
Al is gone. He sauntered off into a bar.
But ale is here.
Right. Okay, so I don't know anything about this Al person, but I did get these, and then I will show the keys. I think we should definitely do this without his help and before he
Vale.
wants us to arrive.
How you have such a disrespect for people's belongings.
Schwinn is just like, I don't
I
want to
keep
get
forgetting about
arrested
Schwinn.
and die in a elf jail.
All right, well, who
That's all
doesn't
right.
want to come with me? Someone can watch this guy.
Here's what I definitely think I need to come with you, because otherwise this is going to go poorly.
Should one of us stay with Schwinn?
What we need is
I'll
we
do it.
can...
I think it was really nice of you to offer, so if you're interested, I think that is a great idea. We're just going to go in and out, and we will be done in no time.
Okay.
What we should do
Schwinn
is...
will actually just offer to stay at the inn by himself, but he doesn't want to be checking in by himself.
Right, we should get a room in the smallest, most out of the way inn possible. Actually, sorry, the second smallest and most out of the way inn possible. And just hole him up in there. Tell him to put a wardrobe up against the door, and that should be fine.
I attempt to say to only the party without Schwinn hearing. And I'm worried a little bit about the gear thing. You know,
Right,
what if he
I
just
also
runs off
worried.
somewhere?
You think he's gonna what?
That is such a noble concern. I really cannot believe the selflessness that you have to offer your own services to watch over him while we do this mission. You are truly something else. I really appreciate it.
I mean, it's not exciting or anything. I just feel like we should keep an eye on the valuable artifacts that.
You should.
I
You are the
want-
most trustworthy person in this group. I think that you will do a fantastic job doing that.
Okay, well, I appreciate the compliment, even though I know that it's.
Would you like to split off and,
No, I
and
meant
watch
that.
Schwinn? You can.
I also think we should watch Schwinn.
Well, we only need one person, so who's coming with me and who's
That's
staying?
not necessarily true, and this is...
Do
Well-
we want to split the party?
I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but I do feel like I'd probably want to stay with Schwinn. He has the thing that I want. My stealth is 0, and I'm a little wuss, so...
So Schwinn is going to go to the inn because he doesn't feel comfortable standing out in the open while you figure out who's going to watch him.
Hey,
All right,
don't we have...
Schwinn.
wait, hold
Come
on.
on.
We have Whispering Stones.
Yes.
I do, yeah, but by the time he contacts us, because there's somebody trying to kick his door in, it
but
feels like
we
it's
should
too
definitely,
late.
We should definitely make sure you keep one
Oh,
with you.
sure, I'll give one to
I'll take it.
Ajax, yeah.
Okay. Ajax and Obadiah each have a Whispering Stone now, Sending Stone.
Cool.
I have my walkie-talkies.
Excellent.
Wait,
Great.
Walkie-Rockies.
Walkie-Rockies, right.
Rocky-talkies.
Rocky-talkies, that's better. We did this last time.
All right, so are we forming a team of watching Schwinn and a team of going and breaking into the mansion?
I'm fine being team watching Schwinn myself if
I'm
I
Sounds
will
like
watch
need to be.
Schwinn as well.
I'm getting in that
As
mansion.
well.
I'll do it by
All right.
myself, but
We have,
No,
we have,
I'm there.
all right.
we have
All right.
two wonderful teams.
Heckla, let's go try some of that ale.
Let's do it.
Wow, amazing watch over tactic.
So, what is the infiltration team? What is your planned hour of attack?
Right. So, Vale, how do you want to do this?
Before midnight.
The second hour before midnight?
No. Sorry, he said that. When does
We-
it get dark?
We're pretty far north here, and so it'll get dark at around like 7 p.m.
All right. Here's what I think we should do. We should scout it. We should check and see if we can find out when the guard changes.
Okay.
I would suggest. I look briefly at you, Vale, and briefly back at me. You go talk to the guard and see if you, I don't know, ask how long he's been there. I think if I do it, he'll get nervous.
I should just ask the guard how long he's been standing there.
Maybe offer him something like, "Wow, it looks like you're guarding really hard. Do you need anything?"
Is there a guard in the back entrance that we're trying to break into?
At the front gate, there is a single guard.
Okay.
And you can sort of see in the distance that there's a slight patrol of guards around the house every now and then.
Okay.
You
Based
can't
on
get behind the house, and stare at behind the house, just because of how the display is set up already. It shares a wall with the tourism, the tourist trap. You think maybe if you could get into the shrine, just from where you were in the layout of things, you feel like the shrine to Aroefel probably shares a wall with the back of the property.
Just break through the back of break through the shrine.
So you guys aren't welcome in the tourist trap anymore.
But if I just put on a scarf or something, they won't know it's me. And I can ask the hours.
well,
there's now a new sign that says "No metal men."
Wow. At least so look
and
in
more
one way
women.
we've already done our job because now everybody knows they're racist.
Based on my urchin intelligence, how long would it take to infiltrate and explore this building, this estate?
I mean, supposing you have a key into the back door, you could probably just run over there, get to the back door, get in. Most robberies take place in about under 10 minutes, so unless you got really caught up, you'd probably take 10-15 minutes.
Cool.
So I definitely think we should cause a distraction in front of the house.
Okay.
Probably wait till a little bit later when the shrine traffic is a bit lower.
Sure.
Or we use the shrine traffic as a distraction, but I don't.
How do we get back together after creating a distraction?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is I think we need to do something that has a time delay, or what spells do you know?
What spells do I know?
So while you guys are discussing that, I'm gonna quickly just pan back over to the pub, right? To the inn.
Okay.
Where Hecla and Obadiah are trying to watch Schwinn. Schwinn drinks a little bit, but not much. Mostly water. And then, around,
I just try a taste of the ale.
How is it?
I don't know. What does it taste like? Rachel?
It tastes like all the joys of the forest and all the pleasures of the city.
Definitely getting some hints of oak.
Hints of oak.
It also tastes good. It's definitely really, really good.
So
far, you're the only one that has said this, so as far as I'm concerned, it's canon that this is just freaking great ale.
I mean, it is.
no one's corrected
That's her whole profession. This is all she does.
Yeah.
Is bodyguarding.
And my extended family's profession.
Yeah.
We have an interracial community
my
comprised of
alchemy
brewers.
jug can make ale, right?
Alchemy jug can definitely make mayonnaise. Let me see here.
Wow.
I remember ale being listed, but I don't know if it if I can can it duplicate ales that it finds, or does it just some really generic
The alchemy jug
Coors
here,
Light
let's
ale?
look. It can make 4 gallons of beer.
Beer, okay.
Or a gallon of honey, or 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Okay.
Or a quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 12 gallons of salt water, or 1 gallon of wine.
Okay, I need to get that list written down at some point, so I have that to reference. I'll need to
Mayonnaise, 2 gallons.
before our
That's
next
too
one.
much
I'll make a
mayonnaise.
digital version of my sheet so I can track it a little bit better.
I want to make a TV show called Too Much Mayonnaise.
No, you don't.
I don't. I really don't. I want to make a pilot episode of Too Much Mayonnaise and get it turned down by a network.
That'll
I will say
happen.
this ale is significantly better than what I can make with this device here. This just makes a whole bunch of Bud Light.
So
I'm
as you
going
guys are
to-
sitting...
I'll be absent for 1 minute. I'll be right back.
As you guys are sitting in the tavern, Schwinn decides to go up for the night. He's like, I'm just going to go to the room. It's right there. You can see the door to the room from where you're sitting.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
we were in the room already.
No, you guys are in the tavern part of the inn.
No.
You notice that when you went to this inn, it is small and unassuming, but not too small and unassuming that would attract negative attention.
Okay.
It's also very close to the nice gilded road.
Okay.
So, pluses, you know. So he goes upstairs, supposedly go to bed, walks in his door, and you guys can easily keep track of the door from there.
Bang on the door if you need anything, or if somebody's trying to kill you or something.
Yeah, will do. After a while, you guys are having a good time, a semi-good time. Who knows? I'm not going to tell you how to have your time. But a town crier comes in and throws a small packet of newspapers in the door and yells, extra, extra. I named the newspaper. Where did it go?
Al.
Ha ha. White Elk Tribune. New White Elk Tribune. Extra edition. So this is a breaking edition. So this is
I will get one.
An add-on to the daily newspaper of the White Elk Tribune, which is the official newspaper of the capital of the Elven City. The headline is, New Unstoppable Infinite Engine makes big power bid at demonstration.
Whoa.
Would you like to read on?
Yep.
The bartender
Would
goes,
you like to know more?
The bartender goes,
Yes, I would.
Hey, that'll be 5 copper.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thanks. You read on, and the story is about the Elven King is planning to end this market day with a bang with a demonstration of a, in quotes, new, infinitely powerful naval vessel.
That's a bit vague.
What are you reading about?
It looks like they're building some kind of really powerful, like, ship or something. They don't really go into a lot of detail on how it's built. They call it infinitely powerful, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. But apparently they're showing it off somewhere around here.
Yeah, in fact, you notice here that it's scheduled for, they've updated, there's a new updated market day schedule with the official events going on during the market day. And yep, sure enough, at the end of the day, there will be a military demonstration in the harbor.
Like the end of today?
Not today, at the
Okay.
market day, which is in two days now, after
Okay.
today.
Here in this city or in
In Havenwood.
the place that we're heading?
Right.
Okay.
So after today, there's a day, and then there's market day. So in 2 days' time,
Okay.
the festival starts. Schwinn wants you to be there before then, because he has an appointment with the Elven King.
Yeah, well, great. That should line up exactly with our plans. We should definitely go check this out.
Oh yeah, it looks
It's
to be big.
Let's. You know, it sounds like something Schwinn would like.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we should talk to him about it. You think it's safe for him?
I'm not sure. By the time we get there, we'll go talk to the king first, I assume, right? We
Yeah.
should be able to get rid of the gear, and then I assume people wouldn't be trying to kill him anymore.
Have you ever met a king?
No, I'm not really a king necessarily. I've hung out with a few nobles before.
Yeah, me either.
Can I get perception checks from both of you?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20. Ooh. I see
11.
everything.
You notice somebody is heading, like, somebody walked in the door and just makes a beeline to the staircase. And right when they get to the staircase, you notice the same black trench coat that you had seen on the Dovent agents from before.
Okay, I would like to push ahead of this person on the staircase.
I'm still reading the newspaper.
Okay.
I would like to cough loudly. Well, I don't know. I think you probably would notice that.
Not
but-
during COVID time.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
I'm
not.
gonna push ahead of him on the staircase and act like I have to go to the bathroom and run into my room.
He is jostled as you push him away. Are you running
Make-
into the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna make an air fart noise.
Please,
Like-
please give me... Do that. Beautiful. He buys it, apparently. You run
Hard
into the
sell.
room. And you don't need to roll perception because this room is extra drafty as the windows have been left open.
Okay.
I bet we could go right after we... Hecla? Hey, where'd you go? Hecla?
You also notice the Dovin agent now, like, knocking on the door
Ooh,
to the room.
What does this guy look like?
He looks to be about roughly 6 feet tall, elven appearance, so sort of like more like lanky than bulky, and he's in a black trench coat, just like the agents from before. However, he's got less of a Brooklyn accent as he goes, "Open up! Open up! Dovent Industries demands your presence."
Excuse me, sir. That's my room. I
He gives you like a glare. "It's you." And he hops down the banister and lands in front of you.
do I recognize him?
No, but he recognizes you from somehow.
Uh-oh.
Our agents were on your
can I-
trail. Where is the gear?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, good play dumb. Can I get a roll for that performance, please?
For performance, is that what you said?
Yeah, sure. It was a stunning play dumb.
8.
8.
Did you roll first and then play off of that? Because it worked.
Nope.
I'm just so reminded of the Spider-Verse. Just the play dumb.
Who's Miles?
Who's Miles? Not
Not
dumb.
that dumb. I need to watch that again.
So, yeah, not buying it, Obadiah of the Inventors Guild. And he grabs you by the shoulder, and he has
I'm gonna
a
breathe
firm
lightning
grip.
at him.
Okay, breathe your lightning. Is it a save or a spell attack?
It's a save. It's DC 12.
Are y'all in a
DC
pub still?
Yes.
I assume that I am like in the room, like right, like this. Is this happening at the same time as I see the window
Yes,
open?
you are in the room, and you see that Schwinn is not there, and the window is open.
Can I look? Well, I don't want to interrupt this scene. I do want to act though. If it's jumpable out the window, I would like to do so.
It is,
Split
defi-
the party. Split the split party.
it is definitely jumpable
Split the
out
split
the
party.
window.
Do I see Schwinn at all?
There is a hanging sheet, knotted just like the movies, hanging out the window. And
I'll
you
give you guys
do
a
see
line job.
Schwinn running towards the Gilded Road.
Okay, I would like to jump out the window.
Oh my god, he needed a knotted sheet to get down one story. What?
Schwen is a little
fantasy.
baby.
God,
All right.
just like
So at this moment, I'm going to go ahead. I rolled and I failed on the lightning save. So Obadiah, you're going to easily be able to break free. What would you like to do? Roll your damage. Give the damage to the
I was
guy.
gonna say, first I
But
would
he's
like to
also
do
gonna-
9 damage.
Okay, he takes 9 damage.
Damn.
He's also going to be pulled back, surprised by your sudden aggression. You
was
have a
more panic,
moment
really,
to
but-
yourself. What do you want to do? The bartender's like, "Oi! Outside!"
I will take that advice and I will run out the door.
Okay,
another day, another lightning dragon.
we're going to pause this for a moment.
This is what I was taught. Scream lightning and run.
We're at
That's
dusk.
my purse. I don't know you.
We're at dusk back at the estate. If you two had been studying, did any of you want to interact with the guard at the gate at all, or did you just want to study the guard patterns from afar?
I was definitely going to study from afar. I'm not getting anywhere where the guards will pay attention to me.
I have distracted the people spell.
Which one's
Oh,
that?
what's that?
Thaumaturgy.
What does it do?
Thaumaturgy. I think he does a lot of things.
Yeah, I basically can manifest a minor wonder. I can do a large voice boom.
Voice boom?
Voice boom.
No, I like voice boom better.
Voice boom. Flame flicker. I can do ground tremors and large sounds and thunders and whispers. All that kind
Cool.
of stuff. I can change my eye colors too, which is pretty cool.
I remember that. That was great. Me too. Wait, so if this all goes south, we just eye flicker until they go, that's weird, and leave us alone.
Exactly. Not the keys, the eye flicker.
I think definitely. So I don't know. Like, can make it seem like something's attacking the front. Like there's like is the front like so? It's like situated near a forest, right?
Well, if we want them away from the front, shouldn't something be attacking it from somewhere else? Some other
Well,
part of
presumably,
it?
I guess it depends. Do these guards look like they're going to run towards the threat, like they should, or are they the kind of guards who are going to run away from the threat, like you
They
know?
I don't know.
well
You're the one
trained.
studying them.
You've studied and you've noticed that there are 3 guards that
Okay.
walk around the house. Which means that they take about a good 5 minutes to finish a rotation each. And so it looks like with their marching pattern, it appears that the square cottage, there is a guard on each side of the house at any given point in time, and one side is free.
That's surprisingly dumb of them.
It sure is. However, the front is never free of guardmanship because there is one guard at the gate. That guard is a good 30 feet away from the front door of the house.
Okay, I have really bad like spatial visualization abilities, so I don't know what's happening. But
So it sounds
what do I
like so
do?
there are 4 guards total, including the guard at the front gate.
Yep,
Okay.
there is.
Okay, and then there are 3 guards, and so they each patrol one side of the square at the same space. So there's always, or at the same pace. So there's always one side that is left guardless, kind of like a rotating guard shield around the house.
Okay, great. So we go in.
One of them
through
was
the side.
experiencing some dry cough and fever-like symptoms, so he had to call in. You know.
So we go in through the door where the guards aren't, right?
That would work. You want to save the spell and just kind of time the window right and just kind of do it.
I'd still be happy to try the spell if we think it'll help.
If they seem well trained, then we could just make so. Does the front door face like a forest or anything?
The front door faces out to you guys, and you guys are on one of the city streets.
I see.
Now, another thing that you've noticed, Ajax,
Yes.
is that one guard will sub out with a guard in the house once every hour.
Gotcha. So there's
So,
at least
as they come around, that guard will go inside, and you don't see them in the windows, so there's nobody patrolling inside the house. You assume there's a guard's quarters somewhere in the house,
Mhm.
and another guard comes out. In the 4 hours you've watched, you saw a total of 6 unique guards.
Okay, so there's 2 guards in the house, 4 on the outside.
Right.
So you could just fake an earthquake? How big can the tremor be?
Doesn't
It has to
say.
be
It just
30
says.
feet from you.
Okay. Doesn't say how big it can be. It just says ground tremor.
Or just a loud voice saying I don't know. Ooh, what about let's play on this some. What if you just make the booming voice of Aroefel fill the skies and demand that all who owe her reverence come now to witness a spectacle and
I
stare
could
at the
definitely
sky.
do that.
Do you know her voice?
Yeah, we were in the museum, right? Gotta be something there.
We definitely know what they want to hear her voice sound like.
Do they know her voice?
No. She died. Except for one, I think there's the old grandma elf, but she's lying and has never met her either. So, just make her sound like high elven and snooty.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm high elven and snooty.
Yeah, see, look perfect.
Yeah.
So where are you planning to put this booming voice?
That's a good question.
I say
And at what point in the guard shift, what is the unguarded side of the house? So the sides of the house are the front, the back, to make this easy, the east and the west.
Well, I guess
Okay.
the back is where we know we
And
have a
so
key to, right?
They rotate. They go, so the back is north and the front is south. So
okay.
they rotate clockwise.
They rotate clockwise, and then which side has the door that they change guards out of?
South. That's the front door.
They just change out of the front door. So and then, but there's a on the north side there is a door,
Right, that's the back door. That's the one you have a key to.
and so
You
we
can't
want
see the back door. You have to take on faith that Al is not bullshitting you.
smart. That's what smart people. It's yeah. Well, we also have 6 keys to try, so we definitely need the voice. I would say create the booming voice outside the front door so that everybody is drawn towards that side. We run up to the north side and then quickly try all the keys.
Yep. This is exactly thought about once, and that is my kind of plan, so let's do it.
All right, what are you going to make the booming voice say?
I don't remember. It was,
I don't remember.
Well, was I supposed to call them all to one place for something?
Right, I was suggesting
Demanding.
making it like the booming, like pretend to be the spirit of Aroefel, return to wreak vengeance on any who are not purely elven enough or something. Come demand and she demands that all the citizens of her estate assemble so that she may be present for her glory or something.
Yeah, I say that with all of the ums and something.
All right, well, give me your best Aroefel impersonation as a booming voice.
Not a very good actor, unfortunately.
Well, that's unfortunate. Neither are we. That's why we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I meant my character has a 0 performance
Oh,
and very little personality.
good.
It's okay. They don't want personality out of Aroefel either. That's why we're doing this.
You're already an uptight high elf.
Right? Don't
Might
you
as well
have
use that to your
experience?
advantage.
Don't you have experience with people who are rich and think they're better than other people? Isn't that your whole backstory?
No, I was just kidnapped and kept in a cage.
Oh, he wasn't like a bad person.
He was a bad gnome.
Just replace the word with
gnome.
Just replace gnome with elf and try it.
Make them good gnomes go bad.
No, I don't want that. I know
Okay.
nobody wants gnomes gone wild.
I'm sure.
No.
No. You just got gnomed.
Sorry, I still haven't thought of words.
Just do what I do and start talking and see what comes out.
Yep, that's a good. That's a good strategy.
What was her name again?
Aroefel.
It's like after it went into the air, the arrow fell.
Yep, and you know a few lies about her for sure. After listening to Ajax rant about how everything is lies.
That's not exactly how I perceived that situation going.
Sorry, still
It's all
finding
good.
words.
It's all good. Just
How about-
just you're not gonna be judged on how good the words are. I just need you to say something.
I'm not worried about. Look, it's 9:45 and I have not moved in the last 24 hours from one position. My brain is
Fair
at
enough.
maximum like
All right.
30%. It's important that she says this dully. She's not a good actress. It's the Aroefel estate, right?
Yes. This is where she came, presumably, and retired. Back in her hometown, keeping things safe here, supposedly. Would
Go ahead.
you like to cast the spell on Ajax, maybe, and have his voice echo?
Oh, I have to cast it on somebody?
I'm gonna say you can.
They're not gonna look at where Ajax is, though, right?
No, it's gonna project 30 feet away from you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm about. Sorry, I feel like I'm 4 minutes behind everybody in terms of brain power. I'm still like,
That's
what
fine.
words would she use? What is
So
the name
sorry.
of the hero?
Just Kaz and I
It's
thought
okay.
she's good at
It
yelling random
happens.
nonsense.
Don't worry about it.
You're about to get
Um,
into combat and stealth. You'll be better there.
Oh right, I forgot we're recording this. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on Ajax. He's gonna say some good ass words, and we're gonna get this going. And he's gonna sound just like her.
I will. Luckily my voice is booming and androgynous anyway, so
Perfect.
Excellent.
is it done? Is it cast? Can I start?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright. I shall. Behold ye many and varied, for the time of reckoning has come. I, the great hero Aroefel, have, as I said I would, returned to judge the worthy and the unworthy. Yet let ye of most elven blood come forth, spill into the streets. Let me see all who have assembled in my home, and let me judge you worthy.
All right, so all of the elven guards you can see sort of roll their eyes and they go like, another one. All right, everyone, look alive. And they wander over to the presumed imposter Aroefel that they get once every week.
Cut out entirely over what they were. I assume they said, "What a great voice! Those words were amazing."
So they all rolled their eyes and they decided to go and check out the supposed Aroefel. Let's see what this week's iteration is. Hopefully it's just another kid and it won't take all night.
You know
Okay.
what though? Good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough.
We run.
Yeah.
All right, how are you getting over the fence?
Oh,
Oh.
what kind of fence is it?
It is
Is it
definitely
made of a metal that is inferior to mine?
yes. It is like barbed wire, but very fancy about it. Like imagine like a chain link fence, but barbed wire.
So, my acrobatics is 0.
Same.
My athletics is 5.
What? Wait.
That's something.
Can I like? Does it? What are the chances I can just rip this fence apart?
I mean, you got a sword, right?
Yeah, but fingers. I mean, sure. Yeah, yes, Dungeon Master. I have a sword.
Okay, you could definitely try to cut through it. It honestly looks pretty flimsy-ish already, and you know, who knows? You might be able to cut through.
Sick.
I'm such a good. This is definitely. I definitely thought about this a lot during my sentry time. So this is a very well developed plan. I will roll to attack the fence.
All right, go ahead.
I rolled a 14 versus the fence's AC.
Okay, is that adding your athletics?
Oh, that's adding my attack bonus.
Which is higher, athletics or the attack bonus?
They are the same.
All right. So you manage to get your sword through a few links of the chain, and you sort of make a small rip in the fence.
Okay.
About halfway up, so about 5 feet up, there is like a rip in the fence now. But then your sword stops. You can't get any further than that.
All right. Good. Vale, are you good at jumping? Are you good at climbing?
No, but I'm specifically bad at that. But.
All right. I'm going to boost Vale up quickly before she says anything else.
Okay.
All right.
Up and over.
Okay.
Up and just
True.
roll athletics.
Through the rip, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll athletics, huh?
13.
Good enough. She is up and over. What is
Alright.
your strength
Hey,
score?
Kyle, look at my other dice.
My strength score is 16.
Okay. You can easily clear this by jumping.
I will do that.
So you guys are in through the fence now.
Perfect.
The guards are preoccupied. So you can make a dash towards the back door
Yes,
and hope
doing
that
it.
there is a back door.
Yep.
You guys
I'm-
make it to the back door. There is in fact a back door.
Oh, thank God.
It is locked.
Great.
Oh no! What do we? Oh wait!
All right, and you hear Looks like it was nothing this time. All right, guys, back to your posts.
I believe you mean I hear, must have been the wind.
Try a key.
How many
Go ahead.
times can you do cantrips?
As many times as you
many
want.
times as you want.
Yeah, cantrips are unlimited.
Great. I'm gonna start trying keys though.
All right, roll a d6.
A D6 is square.
Very good.
That's a 1, buddy.
1, you try a key in the lock. It does not fit. You're gonna have to try another key, but you hear footsteps coming closer.
Keep trying keys. I will hold them off. Or something.
Can I just light something on fire somewhere else?
No, keep trying keys. I got this.
All right.
What's your distraction, Ian?
The next one is a 6.
I'm going to,
6 is also not the right key.
I presume a guard is coming around the corner, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna, as he comes around the corner, I'm gonna go, hey, stop! What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here, and roll intimidate.
You're not supposed to be what? You cut out a little bit.
I'm gonna say, hey, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. This is private property, and roll intimidate.
What is your intimidate? Oh,
It's
no.
an 8.
This is gonna go great.
I should be asking you the same thing.
Well,
guard-
you haven't.
The guard comes around the corner, sword drawn.
All right. How about okay? I'm gonna deceive and go. Look, a dirty half elf, and point behind him.
Okay. Wow. What's your deception?
It is a 6.
The only half anything I see is you, half junk, and he swings his sword at you.
Oh! I couldn't summon the racism in myself to make it convincing.
He will roll a 11 versus your AC.
I would like to just stand there and let it bounce off my head.
This is Elven steel.
And then go, my turn, and attack.
All right, attack him.
18.
You hit. Roll damage.
Is there a way to make
Holy crap.
damage non-lethal?
Yes, you can use the back of your sword. Or the
I'm
flat
gonna-
of your sword.
Can I try
Does
another
it take a
key?
penalty or anything?
No, I let my players do this all the time. I don't think it's an official rule, but if players are going to take conscious effort to do non-lethal damage, they cannot. Yeah, it's fine. I let that happen.
Cool.
It will be bludgeoning instead of piercing or slashing.
No, I'm just gonna kill. No, I will. I'll do non-lethal.
Okay.
And the damage is. This is a D10, so that would be cheating.
Cheating.
That is 9 damage.
9 damage. He is shocked as he is slammed by your metal sword, but he is still up, and he begins scrambling for a whistle. Allison, try another key. You can just pick a number now. You don't have to roll.
2.
You're picking 2? Mm-hmm. That is the correct key.
Hell
you
yeah.
are in the door.
Woo!
I'm going to take a moment to pause right here.
Ah,
Good.
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 We're going back to the bar.
Right.
Hecla,
Yeah.
you have leapt out the window,
All right.
landed superhero pose style, and you have a trail on Schwinn. Obadiah, as you run out of the bar, you see Hecla come out from the back alley and start running towards the Gilded Road.
Hecla! I'm gonna run after her.
Follow me!
That guy, there's a guy, he's this way, he's coming, the guy's coming this way.
Well, there's another guy that's this way, and we need to be in this direction.
Alright, so everyone this direction, we're settled, let's go.
All right. You guys seem to be about 60 feet. No, sorry. 5th edition. Let me think again. You guys are about 80 feet back from a cloaked figure Hecla believes to be Schwinn.
Oh.
Wait, you said it was Schwinn.
It probably is. But
comforting.
Obadiah definitely doesn't know that it is. You saw his face, and it looked like Schwinn.
I 100% in this moment assume that it is because she's chasing him, so I have no reason to think he's anybody else.
Hecla, you are 100% sure it's Schwinn.
Okay.
And he is definitely running, and he peeks back and sees you and runs a little bit faster. When I give you guys a turn, you can make actions to try to close the gap as much as you can. On his turn, he's going to try to maintain the gap. You are chasing him down. It is a very crowded street. There's lots of carts and buggies and horses and people. So there will be various obstacles in your way. If you ever want to use anything nearby, you can just ask to, and we will roll about it.
Okay.
But also don't forget, while you are chasing Schwinn, you hear doors slamming behind you, and now stop right there! Recognize my authority in the company! And there is a cloaked man chasing after you guys as well.
I just want to point out how great it is in this time of racism and hatred for half-elves.
In the time of what?
That this hatred for half-elves and general racism, that this company at least embraces diversity.
Right, exactly. Well, this company's not an elven company.
That's because elves suck.
Excuse you.
All right, Hecla.
I'm a
You are
kind,
80
generous
feet
character.
behind Schwinn. You are 100 feet away from the masked man, or the cloaked man behind you.
Okay. I'm very tall.
Yes.
Can I run really fast with my long legs and my good strength?
Well, what is your running speed currently?
Where does it say that?
What are you looking
It
at?
should be 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm 30. I have 30. Yeah.
All right.
That.
And on your turn, instead of using an action, if you'd like to, you can dash in order to run an extra 30 feet. So you can run 60 feet in a turn.
Do I see any horses or anything?
You are at the beginning of the Gilded Road, so yes, there is like a horse stall. However, if you stopped to pick up a horse, while it will increase your speed quite a bit, you might lose sight of Schwinn. And it is important to keep eyes on him. Up to you, though. And remember, 20 feet behind you is Obadiah, so you have a teammate here.
Well, you have
Okay.
Obadiah.
I guess.
I'm valuable.
Yeah, you are.
Can
You're the only one who can breathe lightning.
if I start raging, will I run faster?
I honestly don't know. Let me check. Rage
In
5e.
Pathfinder, you get fast movement. In Pathfinder, it also increases your strength score directly, which means you could jump farther.
Let's see here.
Can I jump faster than I run if I
The answer to this is no.
low
While raging,
I promise you the answer to this is no.
while raging, you get advantage on strength checks. You have resistance to damage. If you don't attack on your turn, you will lose the rage.
Really?
Well, your rage lasts for a minute. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then.
Right. I
Okay.
think these are similar Pathfinder
Well,
rules too.
It sounds like I just need to run then. Or wait, can I? Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to be.
You also have danger sense, by the way, being level 2. So you get advantage on dexterity saving throws against things that you can't see.
Spidey sense.
So,
Okay.
just in case you want to get reckless, you definitely have advantages to taking reckless actions.
Do I see anything I could take a shortcut on, or like run up something, or jump over something that would make me that would minimize the distance, or could I pick something up and throw it at him?
Yes. There's lots of people around, and it looks like Schwinn is sort of having to weave through the people, and it's definitely slowing him down. When he's moving, he's not getting as far as he should be. If you wanted to plow straight through, you might hit people and knock them over, but you can go your full 60 feet by just charging straight. You also, if you want to, there's lots of merchants, carts, plenty of things that are pick-upable and throwable. Plus, I think you might have axes on your person already, which can be thrown at Schwinn. They might be difficult to land, but if you wanted to hit him with an axe, that might slow him down.
Do I see any, like, large nets or pieces of cloth?
Not where you currently are.
Oh, god damn it. Okay,
You see any large holes covered with leaves, Team Rocket style?
okay, I'm just gonna recklessly plow ahead in the crowd and yell, "Watch out!"
All right, you knock a few people over into the side, but you are able to run 60 feet. You are now 20 feet behind Schwinn, who is very terrified of you being there. Obadiah.
Okay, how far am I from him?
Obadiah, you are 100 feet from Schwinn, and you are only 70 feet away from the man behind you.
Okay.
Currently, you are 80 feet behind Hecla.
So he's near that road, right?
He is. You guys are. He's already on it. He is going into the gateway onto that road.
So describe this road to me again.
This road is a wide, about 10 to 15 foot wide road. Sorry, 20 foot wide road. It is paved in cobblestone, and it has like these golden gilded like walls on the side. So it's sort of a hallway, essentially. It's essentially a hallway that lasts about 10 miles all the way to the capital city.
Okay. So it just has, it doesn't have a ceiling, it just has walls.
It just has walls. It has a glass covering that sort of floats in place magically, and it will expand when it rains.
Huh. Okay.
So technically, if you wanted to go up the wall is only about 10 feet tall. You could like get up the wall somehow and get out on the side.
Gotcha. Okay.
It does not seem like Schwinn is making moves for the wall yet, though.
Okay. I've been going over my list. I don't have a whole lot in the way of covering distance.
There is a horse stall if you wanted to rent a horse.
If I wanted to rent a horse.
Yeah. Or, I mean, if you want to steal one, you probably could too, but that might be a little harder even. The horses are pretty well kept. It might put you out of the chase for a turn, but hey, if you can get that horse moves 80 feet on a turn, so 160 feet when you dash. So it might be good for you.
Ooh.
What else are you gonna do? Fall behind?
You might be able to grease the path in front of you and water slide it. I don't know. That might not be a sustainable strategy.
But you don't know until you try.
Get your grease in front of Schwinn somehow. Maybe if Hecla throws you, who knows? The options are plenty and many.
Oh. Yeah, I can throw you. I'm good at that.
These are
I think.
these are all fun options. The horse thing sounds interesting. My animal handling is -1.
What is your animal handling?
It's -1.
Ooh.
You were Amish. Did they just like no? Obadiah only has butter duty.
Wasn't
You
my
ever seen him
specialty.
seen him near a cow?
Remember, he didn't like being Amish, so he clearly was not allowed to handle the animals.
He keeps trying to teach the cows about electricity.
How close are the horses to me?
You could dash to the stall. It's right at the archway.
Do I see somebody there, like, ready to, like... Like, is there a person? Is there a teller or something?
A line of people to get to the horses. About 3 people in line. I mean, it's a loose line if you wanted to be that guy.
Do I happen to know how much it normally costs to rent a horse?
Oh my god.
The sign says it costs
Huh?
3 gold to rent a horse down to the other end.
Take the time to haggle.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the horse stall. I'm
Okay.
gonna push past everybody up to the front. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna slam. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take 10 gold. I'm gonna slam it on the counter and be like, I need a horse right this second. I'll bring it right back. And I'm just going to leave it and then run over to one of the horses.
Yes, sir. We can get right away, sir. It's gonna take us just.
It'll be just a second.
6 seconds to get the saddle on, sir.
No, it's fine. It's all right. I've been around horses before. I can manage.
All right, you are going to take it bareback.
Yes, yes, I am.
On your next turn, you will have a horse.
Okay.
You will be attempting to bareback ride this horse with a -1 animal handling. I can't wait.
Either.
Schwinn decides to start booking it. Hecla, he gets about 30 feet ahead of you, so now he's 50 feet. And he turns to one of the carts and throws down some powder which flashes and sparks. It frightens the horse, which jumps back and tips the cart over in front of you, making rough terrain for you in front of the road.
All right.
Ninja dust, buddy.
I would like to get out my axe. I would like to unhinge the horse from the cart, jump on the horse's back, and continue.
Sorry,
Are you
I stepped
going
away
to-
for just a minute. Did something awful happen?
Oh, well, Schwinn decided to knock over a cart by making a horse go crazy and spilled fruit everywhere
Okay.
to make a rough terrain in the middle of the road.
Okay, sure.
Hecla is now going to attempt to free that horse and take it. The merchant is very, very clearly upset about his melons. And then you come
Does he
and
express this?
my melons!
Okay.
And then you come and you cut his horse free, and he goes, my horse!
I'm ready to yell, I'll catch the scoundrel who did this to your melons!
Can I get an animal handling check from Hecla?
Yeah, I lost my dice. Oh, there it is. Oh,
Isn't she like a druid?
okay. Yeah, sort
She's
of.
not very
Okay, I rolled a
experienced.
10 and I have a 3 animal handling check.
So 13 to your animal handling?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You are able to, unfortunately, you took action to free and get on the horse, so you're able to just move with the horse once. You can move up to 40 feet.
Alright,
So
I'd
you
like
would be 10 feet behind the man.
That's what I'll do.
All right. You are on a horse 10 feet behind Schwinn. Obadiah, you now have a horse, and you see that the cloaked man behind you is getting pretty close, and he pulls what looks like a rope with a hook on it, and he throws it at you.
Rude.
Fishing. He's fishing.
I'm rolling. It just misses you.
Oh, good.
Who's going to try to steal a ride here? It is now your turn. You have a horse. Bareback. It is not comfortable, and you don't know exactly what you're doing on this horse.
I say,
but
forward, beast.
please roll animal handling.
The racism. Far too much.
6.
The horse bucks. Can I get a dexterity save, please, to stay on your horse?
Yep. You may have 1.
Oh!
1?
Yep.
Come on.
Oh, no. You are flung forward from the horse
Okay.
and
Appreciate
into all the fruit.
Oh!
My melons again!
Do I have
Get
any
a-
actions left, or is that all of them?
You are prone on the floor, covered in fruit, and you're going to be taking 3 damage.
Okay.
But hey,
I'm,
you are now a little bit further from the guy who is chasing you.
Okay.
Am I aware of this happening?
Probably not.
Okay.
It goes without saying that the Benny Hill theme is playing this whole time, right?
You followed my instructions. I just wasn't specific enough.
You're making me miss Superstore, dude.
What?
I'm talking to Kyle, like I'm gonna go watch Superstore after this because he's nailing Jonah.
He's doing great.
All right. Schwinn is terrified as you are right on his heels. He decides to turn and throw a dagger at you, Hecla.
Oh, rude.
Knew I didn't like this punk.
This guy is never going to pay us.
He would, but instead, he trips on his own shoelaces and stabs himself in the hand.
No.
Velcro. Always
sounds-
wear Velcro.
It sounds like classic Schwinn.
However,
No, this is the guy. This is the guy chasing
you need
us.
to stop in
Oh.
10 feet on your horse. So it's going to take a rough animal
No, which
handling
one?
check to definitely
This?
swerve
Oh.
this animal to a stop, but to pick up Schwinn.
I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I would like to just pick Schwinn up by the collar.
Ooh. What are we going to roll for that one? We're going to roll athletics. Can I get an athletics check from you to pick him up in stride?
Yeah,
From
I also
horseback.
have like the tavern brawler feat of some kind.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is-
so it says that I can grapple freely or something. My handwriting is very bad. I get plus improvised strength, I think it says.
All right. So Tavern Brawler gives you it gives you proficiency in improvised weapons, and it lets you grapple for free, which is great. I'm gonna let you have advantage on this athletics roll.
Okay.
So you get to roll twice and take the higher number.
Alright. Ooh. Okay, 21.
21. As your horse flies by, you have this horse going. You are able to just one-handed pick him up by his collar, and you have him now. He is now on the horse with you and grappled. Would you like to say anything
Yeah.
to him?
Schwinn, what were you thinking?
Beautiful.
It's not me. They're after me, Heckler. You gotta keep me safe and get me to the Elf King.
You weren't doing a good job of keeping yourself safe, Schwinn. You should have stayed with us.
I should have. I'm so sorry. I was scared. Save me.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is
a soup boy.
this is Schwinn. Are we sure this is Schwinn, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's not like a question on whether or not this is Schwinn now that she's caught up to him.
No, this is definitely Schwinn.
Okay.
There's no
All right.
question.
Did you ever put
Right.
those glasses back on?
Me, yes.
Kyle,
Yes.
you are in the fruit.
I am in the fruit.
I
How
don't,
is it?
I'm not caught up on the
Still-
modern kids slang.
There is still a man chasing you, but I'm going to pause us here for a moment.
Oh. Alright, fine.
Allison, you have just gotten into the house.
Yes.
And Ajax, you are getting attacked, and the guard has pulled out a whistle.
You said last time he scrambled backwards and pulled out a whistle.
Yes.
Is that by any chance disengaging?
No, you can take your opportunity attack.
Well, no, actually, I can do it anyway.
Okay, alright.
Rude.
Sentinel just lets me attack basically anybody I want for any reason. I think that's how that works.
Alright.
I would like to. Can I? What is? How do you rule disarming?
Like you want to disarm the whistle?
I would like to disarm the whistle. Or, I mean, if that's hard, I mean, I guess I could just, like, how badly did I not, like, I did nine non-lethal damage before. How badly does he look beat up?
His nose looks broken. Blood
So-
is pouring out of it. So I would have to say that he looks bloodied.
Alright, fair, okay, alright.
Sorry, I'm a 4th edition player at heart. I
I
will
get
always
that.
use the term bloodied.
I will, it's either the choice of attempting to knock him out with my opportunity attack or trying to...
Whatever makes him quiet.
You could try to
Right.
grapple him.
Quiet
I
is
could
the
try
important
grapple.
thing.
Is that, what would I roll for grappling?
You would contest his athletics.
I would contest his athletics. Meanwhile, I just have to contest his AC with an attack.
Right.
I think probably the grapple is the way to go here.
If you wish to attack the whistle, I would let you. The whistle is going to be harder to hit.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I know what I am and am it.
Okay. So what are you doing? You're attacking him?
I'm going to grapple him.
You're going to grapple him. All right. Roll contested athletics.
Where'd my good die go?
He has a 12.
He has a 12. All right. 7 or higher. Let's go. That is a 15.
You have him grappled. You take his neck under your arm. It's very uncomfortable for him.
Good.
You are in prime noogieing position if you were a 90s bully, but you're not. So thank God.
Where are you?
Next level, I'm taking the atomic wedgie feat. I'm still outside the door.
Allison, would you like to explore the house?
Yes.
All right. On the first floor, all seems quiet. There's a guard's quarters inside, and you can see where guards are sleeping. It looks like a pretty normal, like, semi-lived-in, like, manor. It's very well kept. There's, like, pictures on the wall of various elf people. It looks like there's a few pictures of Aroefel and her family that were drawn by artists. However, her father has been removed in all the pictures.
Okay.
Like, very clearly just, like, her father was drawn, but now is, like, just an ink blot.
Sure.
So nothing too enticing on the bottom floor. You're able to scan through it pretty quickly. A few nice pieces of jewelry, and, like, you find some rarer preserves in the pantry.
Okay. I will take none of this.
If you want to snag other things. I don't know how... I don't know your full alignment, so...
These are not things that I want to do.
I don't know, rare jam.
No. I'm looking for, like, a library or books or scrolls or something.
Possibly the second floor.
Okay.
On the second floor, there is a big double door that seems to lead into some sort of study.
Okay. Is it unlocked?
Of course it's unlocked.
Great. I'm going in.
All right, I'm going back to Ian.
Okay.
There's gonna be a guy in there.
I am So I just attack of opportunity grappled him.
Yep.
So it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Cool. What do I have 50 feet of silk rope. How do I tie him up?
You will make one more grapple check, and I will let you tie him up.
I would also this is one of these loops of rope is going through his mouth, so to as a,
of course,
yeah.
to gag him. Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
like you do.
Yep.
I'm a machine. I'm good at this. All right.
Oof. 17.
Is it?
Yep.
8.
What'd you get?
8.
8?
8.
No, you are unable to tie him up. You still have him grappled.
All right. Cool. Second action. Do I like?
So you can move. You have half speed, dragging him along.
Okay, I'm going to begin dragging him into the house.
You were able to quickly get into the house. You didn't go far from the door.
Okay. And then I guess it's his turn to try and escape the grapple.
Right, he's going to try to escape the grapple. 18. He is not happy to be in this headlock. He has seen too many 90s bullies at the mall. He does not want to be swirlied.
19.
Ooh. Wow. You have him tied up.
Nice. Using my intense knowledge of Metal Gear Solid, I would like to stash him behind a sofa.
Easily done. Easily stashed. And you do know that the next guard will be around the corner any minute now, so you should avoid moving or being in any windows.
Cool. All right.
Can you roll stealth for me with advantage?
I will do that.
Y'all still have your walkie-talkies, despite all the shenanigans going on. You clearly do not trust each other to help out.
Well, me in real life, I've thought about that multiple times, but within the thing is like everything's happening in like 12 seconds. So
Fair enough.
Same here. I was kind of
That's true.
waiting.
You definitely got surprised.
My stealth is 18.
Your stealth is 18.
18.
You are the knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allison,
Yes.
you pour into the study.
I
and
sneak
you see
stealthily into the study.
Right. You
Kick in the door.
into the study. You see a few objects under glass. You see a journal written by Aroefel herself. It
Okay.
looks archaic and old,
Okay.
but it is undoubtedly written by her.
Okay.
You also see on the wall is a portrait of Arofel's family, and you can see her human father there.
What does she look
there is
like?
Huh?
What does she look like?
She looks like a half elf with very less prominent elf features. She definitely leans more into the human side. She still has slightly pointed ears.
Hair,
She has
skin,
I'm
eyes.
getting to the hair. Give me a second.
Okay.
She has a deep elven green eye color and black hair.
Okay.
The black hair is short.
What does her dad look like?
Very trimmed man with mustache and black hair.
Is he hot?
He's got a dad bod.
What
Hot.
does her mom look like?
The typical hoity-toity high elf.
In this library, are there any
You also notice
Okay.
an empty case that looks like it was made to display a weapon.
Okay. Are there any books in here that look like they would be about, I don't know what to call it. I literally just don't know the right term for this in real life. But basically, libraries that have, family lineages that go back.
Genealogy.
Genealogy. Are there books on genealogy anywhere? Anything that looks like it? Where you could just...
Yes.
Okay. Not just hers, just, in general. High elf
Right,
genealogy.
There are plenty of genealogy books. There's a whole section that's very important to high elves.
Great. I would like to take them. How many are
As
there?
you touch one of the books,
No.
you hear a swivel,
Oh.
and one of the chairs in the corner turns around.
It's Noah.
It's
There-
Noam.
You see Shell,
What's a shell? Is that the mom?
the grandma,
I'm so fucked.
the old elf lady from the exhibit.
Yeah.
Right.
She is holding a very ancient looking bow.
Huh,
It has
old.
a shimmer to it. You
This is
just
important. Is the
couldn't leave well enough alone. You're a high elf yourself. Take pride in your heritage.
I'm just here to try and figure out who my family is. I am sorry. I had no other ill intentions. I'm just trying to figure out who I am, and I want to connect to my high elf, and this is the only opportunity I've ever had. Pout.
I saw you talking to my brother outside the exhibit.
Your what?
I've worked hard to bury my family's dirty past.
Your brother? Yeah. Well, I didn't like him if it helps. I'm not trying to we're not friends.
Why do you think he has a key to the estate?
I just thought he was like a janitor. I literally I don't care about him, I
I've poured
promise.
so much of my heart and soul into hiding my great-great-great-grandfather's disgrace on our bloodline.
Yeah. I don't, this is not a big deal to me though. I'm not going to tell anybody.
She pulls back the bowstring and fires.
Ugh, shit. Yeah.
17 versus your AC.
Oof.
Are you hit?
Hang on.
Oof means hit, I think.
Wait, no, I can't. I have to find it.
Oof means hit.
Yes.
Clerics
is
do
long.
have high ACs, so you never know.
No, I have such a low AC.
Okay. Well, some clerics go into heavy armor. Not saying all clerics. Not all clerics.
Oh my
Hashtag
God.
not the poor urchins. Yeah, it hits.
Hashtag made of metal.
You take 5 piercing damage from the arrow,
Okay.
The arrow seems to be made of light, and it is stuck in your arm,
Gross.
Okay.
and an ethereal chain grows off of it.
Ooh.
Your movement speed has been reduced by 10 feet
Okay.
as the chain is heavy.
Okay.
It is your action. Also, you can call for help if you want to. You might alert guards. Things have been pretty quiet in this room so far.
Since I've been stealthily sneaking around, have I heard any of this yet?
You can hear a conversation definitely happening upstairs.
My racism senses are tingling.
Do I get to attack back or not?
Yeah,
or
it's your
whatever?
turn.
Okay, I would like to. Oof. Let me look at all the shit I can do. There's so much fucking nonsense. I would like to cast.
Is about 30 feet away from you on the other side of the room, which normally is not a problem, but you now only move 20 feet.
Okay. I would like to cast Shield of Faith on myself and beg her not to attack again.
Go ahead and roll performance. What are you going to say?
No.
How are you begging her?
I'll cast Shield of Faith and I'll just be like, look, I am not here to fight. Please do not attack me. You will 100% win. I'm just trying to find out who my family is and where I belong, and that's all I want to know. And this is the only place I knew to look for it. And that's it.
Could
and
it
then
be persuasion?
Where you belong?
let me roll. Oh
Oh
wait.
yeah, go ahead and roll first before I be condescending.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Plus
Where you
0.
belong?
Oh.
It's true though. I'm not
Where
trying
you
to
belong?
act.
Are you some storybook elf? Looking for your prince that you've long lost? Please, grow up, honey.
Just my family. That's all I want to know. I have
So,
no other
you
purpose
did
in
cast
this
Shield of
world.
Faith.
Yep, that's it.
So
That's all I
hey,
did.
what? That gives you what? +2 to your AC.
Let me double check. I don't know. I didn't check.
I
Sounded
can
like a
look it
good
up.
option.
I don't know if this is important right now, but I just remembered you have a mouse.
I do have a mouse. He doesn't do much.
He's for moral support.
Oh.
He'll come let you
Sounds
guys
like-
know if I die.
Oh no, Shield of Faith, and it gave me some scripture. Okay. Okay, Shield of Faith. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice, granting it a +2 bonus for AC.
Cool.
Excellent. So you have +2 to your AC currently.
Great.
Go ahead, Ajax. You can make a turn now.
Cool.
The guards are still outside the windows, but if you move stealthily enough, you could probably get to the stairs. Or you can say heck safety and just chance it.
Heck safety, my
Did
guy.
did I hear a bow shot and an ah? Like, or
No,
You
I am
definitely
not
heard-
a wimp.
okay. Did I hear
You definitely
a
heard
bow shot and a oof? I did hear an oof.
You heard an oof.
I did oof, actually. We all heard it.
We all heard the oof.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to just run up the stairs and get as close to the room as I can. We're just gonna go for it.
I definitely just pictured like him walking through this manor and then just like the Roblox oof playing off to the side.
Oh yes, I definitely. That's exactly what you need to imagine here.
Ian,
Yeah.
Ian, your character is humanoid, right?
I'm humanoid. If there
All
are
right.
enough blankets on me, you might be able to believe it.
Got it. Got it.
I'm currently clothingless though, so
All right, what are you doing, Ian?
I'm gonna run up the stairs and try and bust in the room.
The doors are still open, so you can easily make it into the room. You can't make it much further unless you want to dash at the woman in the far corner of the room.
Is there any
With the
sort of
shiny
charge action? I don't think I have a charge action.
No, you do not.
Boo.
Are you... Wait, have you already made it up here?
I have made it up here.
I would like to command halt onto you.
Well, that's your turn. My turn is about killing this one.
All right. I would like to interrupt
can-
your turn to command halt.
You can yell stop if you like.
No, I'm commanding it. It's a spell.
In the name of love.
Right, but on his turn, you could say words.
Yeah,
What?
for sure. Talking
you
is
can,
a
you
free
can,
action.
You can talk as a free action, but you have to wait till your turn to actually do a spell.
No, I'm doing a spell.
Okay.
So I guess I'll wait.
Okay.
Yep. I believe you just declared bankruptcy.
As I'm running up the stairs, can I pull out a javelin?
Sure.
Wait a minute. I would like to point out, what is the distance between outside next to the guard and into the building, up the stairs, and to attack this woman?
The stairs are right near the back door.
I would like to point out all, but I mean, you were like going through checking pantries and stuff for a while.
But I wasn't attacking. There was no attack
No,
speed. I was just
but, like,
walking around.
all I've done was
Plus,
like
you opened these. This is this door. This double door is right at the top of the staircase. You're like, I'm looking for something that looks like a library. Get to top of stairs. Double door. Yep. Looks like I'm there.
That's what I wanted. I don't see what
Yeah,
your point is.
Are you trying to keep me from being able to attack this woman? Is that what's going on?
I haven't attacked this woman.
No, but if you'd like to tell me to stop, I can.
Yeah.
I can ignore it, but.
Well, it depends. Are you rushing in with a massive
javelin?
sword
Yes.
at her? No, I'm not
I
gonna I'm not gonna yell stop.
You wouldn't yell.
Okay.
All right. What are you doing then, Ajax?
I'm gonna go. I am pulling out a javelin, running up the stairs, and I see her. I am going to take. I presume I can understand the situation well enough.
There's a giant glowing chain coming from a glowing arrow in her arm. And another woman who you saw from the racist museum, and she has a bow.
It could have been consensual. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to throw the javelin.
All right, go ahead and throw your javelin.
Bruh.
That is a 20.
Oh my god.
Plus 5. That is a natural 20.
Oh, you crit that javelin. Go ahead and roll twice your damage dice.
Great
We
question.
are
First off,
so fucked.
what is the damage die of a javelin?
I want to say it's
Where
a
did you get
d6.
Where did you get a javelin?
I got 5 javelins.
Every melee class gets 5 javelins at the beginning of the game because otherwise you just get kited.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I
This
believe
is
it's
real.
coat.
Yeah, they are 1d6, so you get to roll 2d6.
Cool. And since it's a thrown weapon, do I add my strength or anything?
You can add dex.
I can add dex. I'm going to choose not to add my dex.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. My dex is 0, so.
Bruh.
10.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Your javelin goes right through her bowing arm,
Cool.
and she drops the bow on the ground. She is now unable to use this bow, as there is a massive chunk of wood sticking through her spindly elf arm.
Jesus.
She's also ancient, so doesn't affect her battle prowess. I just think it's funny that she's old.
I would like to turn around and grab a bunch of books.
You're just going to grab a bunch of books.
Spears woman with javelin,
I mean,
and you're old.
First off, it's her turn.
Oh,
So first she's going to scream, "Guards!
fuck.
Guards!"
Predictable.
And then
Predictable.
she is going to
Where's her sense of creativity?
she is going to grab a book that's nearby and just chuck it at you, Ajax,
Wow.
This is gonna go great.
with one arm.
Apparently,
18 to hit.
apparently her off arm. What?
18 to hit.
It glances off of my shield arm.
Oh, did you have a 19 AC?
I do have a 19 AC.
Wow.
I mean, it was going to do 1 damage anyways, but now it's going to do no damage.
But now she just looks silly.
Come into an old lady's home and beat her up like this?
I would like to say I did not do that.
It's your turn, Allison. What would you like to do?
I'd like to grab a bunch of books.
Okay, we're still on the book strat?
Yeah, do
Alright,
I
you
have
grab
a bag?
bunch
I
of
do have a
books.
bag. I'm an urchin.
Yep,
I have bag.
shove them in.
Yep, just lots of books.
You get
This
you
is
get
so-
a bunch. You get a bunch of different what is it called? Genealogy books from this library.
And then I'm gonna turn to Ajax and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, look!" And then I'm gonna point to her dad in the picture and be like, "Look at that."
Are you taking the painting?
No, I'm just pointing it out. Like, that's him. It's not that big of a deal, I guess.
Okay.
I would like to what is he wearing in the picture?
Nothing
Does he
at
look like a
all.
slut?
No. He's wearing a fine, like, set of robes. Like, this was before the industrial boom, so there's not, like the suits are not yet, like, big.
You may misunderstand how much I know about fashion.
Okay.
Because in fact, I know a lot about fashion, but it is all wrong.
He is dressed, in, like, royal-looking garbs.
Cool.
Extravagant robes.
This is such a rogue thing. What? No, I didn't come in and attack you. I just convinced the entire party it's worth sneaking in. The violence was everybody else. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I do look at the painting. I take note of the robes and think, this is what a human father wears. Got it.
Okay. Anything else?
I think we should probably run.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna attack her again. She just threw a book at me. She's still willing to fight. Me too.
All right.
We don't
Attack
have
her
to kill
again.
her.
I mean, I don't have to, but
Okay, so I know your alignment.
Racist.
I mean, she's attacking my party and me, and she's racist.
Attack her. Attack her. Attack her.
I can make this non-lethal, I guess, right?
You sure can.
Does non-lethal stack with lethal damage towards unconsciousness, or is it a totally separate account?
It does. It works how you want it to work.
Cool. That's a 20.
Another crit.
I will crit her, yes.
What?
With a longsword this time.
All right.
Need to make
Actually,
Plain and simple. You just slam it down on her head. She goes straight down into the ground and is not moving, but is still breathing.
Oh my god.
I would like to stand over her unconscious body and say, your lineage goes back 500 years. Mine goes back 2. And look who wins.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So she has a sacred bow in front of her. Do you want to grab it?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
Yep.
Okay.
This is better in somebody's hands, in the hands of somebody who will respect it.
Excellent. You have it now. It definitely feels mystical and old in your hands.
Oh my god.
Important question. You said it had a shimmer?
Yes.
Is the shimmer blue, orange, or purple?
It is a prismatic shimmer.
Evasive. I respect it, but I hate it.
Oh,
All
right.
right.
I turn to Vale. Jump out a window?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right.
Is there a window?
Because of your 2 crits, Ajax,
Yes.
you have not only just like perfectly dominated this combat encounter here, you also have done so rhythmatically in order to line yourself up with the weakness in the guard positioning.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
So as you jump out this window, you know that there is no guard underneath you to catch you.
That's what happens when you roll multiple 20s, I guess.
This is what happens when you have the precision of a machine.
Yeah.
Wow.
You still take 4 falling damage.
I will take it stoically, though.
Right.
I would like to restore our health.
Are you also jumping out the window?
Yeah, I'm jumping out
Actually,
the window. Do you think I'm gonna run
I can
down the
also do
stairs?
that.
Your chain goes away, by the way.
Okay, cool. Do I still lose the health points though?
I mean, yeah, you definitely still had an arrow through your arm, but
Here, you were using a spell, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. You should save your spell and let me do lay on hands instead.
All right.
So I will.
you should jump down first, Allison, so you know how much fall damage you take.
Okay, I'm gonna jump first.
You take 2 fall damage.
Okay, that puts my health at. Let's see. I took 5 from before,
Yep.
so I have 10 HP. I only
All
have
right.
17 to
So
begin with.
you're down 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down 4, so I'll heal 7 on her and 3 on me.
Okay, sounds good. Are we cheesing it?
Yep.
Cheesy? Yes.
Proceed to cheese. Okay.
Getting the hell out of here.
I also bring out the Rocky Talkie.
Kyle,
Yes.
Obadiah,
Yes.
you are in the fruit.
I am.
The cloaked man is approaching rapidly. Getting up is going to take half of your movement. What are you doing? Are you going to defend yourself here? Try to explain yourself? cheese it towards Hecla, who is way ahead of you now.
I don't have the page with my glasses description on it. Can you remind me exactly what those do? I think they give me like a bonus to attack or something.
You can use an action to analyze a weakness of anything. If you analyze a combat opponent, you will have advantage on your next attack against them.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes.
Okay,
work.
I'm gonna
And you can give your party advantage against that person.
I'm gonna tap my glasses and analyze the man running towards me and see if I can find a weak spot on him very quickly.
His left knee is definitely wobbling. It looks like he hurt himself a bit when he fell down the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this.
He jumped down the stairs to impress you, and it looks like he hurt his left knee.
All right, I'm going to take out this magic electro knife that I got, and I'm going to throw it at his knee.
Throwing it at his knee, you have advantage. Go ahead.
All right. That's definitely worth doing. Come on. Oh, come on!
You're having a
Oh,
bad day.
Two rolls. What'd you get?
What do I add to it? It's not going to matter, but I can at least sound less pathetic.
You're throwing it, so you add your dex.
Nope, that's a 0, so it's a 4.
4?
Yep.
The knife makes a loud, static noise as it flies through the air, and it lands. It is still crackling. It is in the ground.
Okay.
So if you read the instruction manual in the briefcase with these knives...
I definitely would have, but remind me what I would have read.
Once 2 of these knives are in place, they will connect their charge together.
Okay.
So
do I have 2?
this is... Yeah, you have another one.
That would...
Unless you split them up and gave it to another person.
I don't believe I did that.
So yes, you have a second knife. It would take another action to throw, though, so you're not able to throw it right now.
What do I have anything else, any other actions available with my turn?
You can move. Standing will take half your movement. And of course you can talk as a free action.
Yeah,
As the man is approaching you, he goes, "Halt! You are aiding and abetting a criminal."
So this is up to you, but instead of a normal move, can I take out the other knife, kind of flop forward, and just stab it into the ground to make like a trip line kind of thing?
Absolutely. If you would like to, I will let you just drop the knife
Okay.
as soon as he passes the first one.
I will do this.
All right. As soon as he passes the first one, you drop the knife, and the currents connect and create a quick jolt of lightning between the 2 knives. He is going to make a dexterity saving throw to not get stunned. He fails.
Yeah.
He is stunned. So he is going to take no action on his round other than the movement that he did to get closer to you and then get got.
Okay.
Hecla.
Mm-hmm.
You have Schwinn. You are still in control of this horse. This
Yes.
horse will move, if you can roll high enough on animal handling, it can move up to 60 feet per movement. So you could be back, you're about 80 feet from where Obadiah is right now, 100 feet from the man in black who is currently stunned.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I want to go back towards Obadiah. Who I guess I don't actually know he's there, do I? Or do I?
You knew that he was behind you.
I screamed at you when I came out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Then I do want to go back and, now that I've gotten my goal, I want to...
Go ahead and roll
back.
animal handling.
Okay. I got a 20...
Natural 20?
No, I got a natural 18 with a plus
All right.
3.
All right. That's well enough. You're easily able to maneuver your horse and get it right back to Obadiah, if you want, or you can go all the way through the fruit even and get to the man in black. So are you wanting to stop at Obadiah, or are you wanting to stop or try to attack the man in black?
I would like to take a look at Obadiah and see how he's doing.
He's covered in watermelon juice.
Hey.
Does he look hurt, though? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, are you okay?
Some skidded scales, but nothing too bad.
Okay, I wanna gallop by and I wanna try and smash the guy with the 2 front hooves of the horse.
All right.
Ooh.
go ahead and roll an attack for the horse. Let me just really quickly just horse 5e. Get a stat block really quick on the horse here. Not a war horse, but a riding horse.
You know,
It has +5 to hit to deal 2d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
So go ahead and roll an attack with +5 to hit.
Next character I make is going to be a horse.
Just a horse.
Yep, just a horse.
wait, so I roll that?
Yeah, go ahead.
2d5.
There's
Roll the hit first.
Okay, so I just roll a d20.
Yep.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
So we add 5, so it's 20.
Mm-hmm.
So you hit.
Yeah, awesome.
2d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
2d4. Can I just roll 1d8?
No.
Nope.
Why? Where's the d4?
It's the pointy one.
Okay.
The math is
4
off.
plus 1. 5.
5 plus 3. So 8 damage. He takes 2 hooves to the face.
Oh.
He is
Jeez.
on the ground, stunned. So he's like convulsing from lightning and then just takes 2 hooves to the face.
Oh, I forgot he had
He
been
is
shocked. Okay.
not having a good day.
I also breathed lightning on him before, so he's not.
Oh,
He's not great.
jeez.
He is very, very, very just on the ground convulsing his turn. Kyle, what would you like to do on your turn now? You are starting to gather a crowd of people are definitely looking at you guys now.
It's fine. Personal dispute. We're just. It's. You know what? Is it? I want to try and like, restrain him or knock him out or something. What do I have?
Do you need to?
Well, he's.
Some elven guards, some like imperial guards start pushing through.
It was just a brawl.
They look at you guys and they see the man and they see Schwinn and Schwinn sort of waves and they're like,
Assault!
"Oh yes,
Assault! This guy right here.
yes, 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 our fine friends. We are happy to have you. Schwinn, is everything okay?" Yeah, everything seems to be fine. You know, I just sort of got this loser off me now, thankfully. I guess my bodyguards were worth the pay.
Yeah.
You
wait.
guess.
Well, we're glad to hear. We'll be happy to escort you further, Schwinn. And he is going to try to hop off the horse.
I'm not going to let him do that.
Hecla, they're here to escort me the rest of the way. You guys are done. You don't need
That
to
wasn't
follow
part of
any
the
further.
contract. Why? What?
Wait. Hold on. How do you guys know each other exactly?
Oh, Schwinn here is definitely got a appointment tomorrow with the Elven King. He's a very important person for the upcoming market day.
Right.
So
We're taking him to the king. That's why we're here.
Oh, well, you've done a wonderful job, and we'll make sure that you are paid. But we can take it from here.
Are you legal? Can I see some badges or something maybe?
He in fact shows you a badge.
Okay, I'm not sure what the next
he
step
is-
is there.
He is a royal guard of the Elf King.
How do we feel about this?
What
What was our job
I
description?
don't know. He needed to get to the.
Can we be
To the
re-reminded
king.
of the contract that we had with Schwinn?
Schwinn needed protection to get to Havenwood. Because he needed to make his meeting to give the gear to the Elven King.
I'm gonna take out my Rocky Talkie and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, guys, not sure if you're busy, but quick update. We got attacked. Schwinn tried to run. We caught up to him. Now the guards are saying that they know him and they're gonna take him all the way there. That track with you guys?"
As it happens, I had taken out my Rocky Talkie just a moment before you switch back over.
Oh, right, yeah.
So can we fortuitously line this up?
So what do you want to do? Sorry.
I'm trying to talk to him over my Rocky Talkie.
Yes, not a problem. It is at the point you didn't even notice how dark it was outside because of how well lit this road is, which is truly a marvel. But it is dark outside. You guys have just finished your heist and escaped without a scratch.
Mhm.
As the Rocky Talkie goes off.
Cool. I talk back. So you said Imperial Guards are there? Well, so for no particular reason, I do believe Imperial Guards will be heading back this way soon. I think you should detain Schwinn until we get there. I don't trust that.
Did you ask for the badge?
Did you ask?
I did do the badge check. Yep. They're out there on that.
We are getting paid in Havenwood, so if they're going to escort him, we're going to escort them.
Actually, if you don't mind, Schwinn has been with us so far, and if we are to proceed forward, I'm afraid you will have to first speak to our lawyer, Ajax.
All right.
Go ahead and roll persuasion on that one. You can have advantage.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
Much better than anything else I've tried so far. That is a 22.
Ooh.
Oh,
Persuasive.
I'm reviewing my
Labs.
legal options.
Can you
as he's contemplating lawyers, another lesser looking guard comes by and whispers in his ear, and he's just like looks very confused, and he looks to Schwinn and he goes, "Are these people trustworthy to you?" And his eyes get real big, and
I'm
he's
just gonna
like,
stare at him,
he's like,
make eye contact the whole time.
why would they not be trustworthy? We're not doing anything weird, he says, and the guard is unable to detect the panic in his voice. So he's like, I have a quick thing I have to go check. Seems like there's been a break-in. But I will be back. Lesser guard here. Take this wench to detainment. And they start scooping up and detaining the very unconscious. The company name is Dovant Agent.
That was a girl?
Huh?
That was a girl?
No. Wretch.
Oh.
Did I say wench?
Oh, yeah.
I meant wretch.
No. I think you're using a term of female persecution as a derogatory term, and these Imperial Guards are pigs.
Yeah.
Get him.
Anyways,
This whole city is from the 50s, and I want to burn it all.
he's being taken away. He does come to a little bit. He's like, no, you're making a mistake. Dovant is working. We're on the side of good. We're innovating tomorrow. Today. Anyways, he's dragged away. And you are left with Schwinn as the Elven Guard move out. Unfortunately, no attention is paid to the poor crying melon man.
I took his horse, right?
You did take his horse. He is too afraid to ask for it back.
Can I go talk to him?
Yes,
real
you
quick?
can talk to him.
I want to ride up on the horse
Yes.
and be like, Sir, I want to compensate you for the loss of your melons, and your steed. Here. And I want to give him a bunch of very nice melon ale that I'm carrying to sell. Which I
Okay.
definitely have.
He takes your small cask and is just like, you didn't break the melons. It was that criminal. And he points to Schwinn. He's like, you might have the favor of the Elf King, but I will take you to small Elven claims court.
You have to talk to our lawyer first.
I want to buy his horse.
You want to buy his horse?
Yeah.
I need my horse.
Go buy another one. I like this one.
Eminent domain.
How much can I pay for this horse?
Actually, I may have rented out a horse for 10 gold, which I may have just bought it, actually. I don't know how much a horse goes for.
Where's your horse?
Over there, the one that's very angry looking and stomping around.
Oh, sir, that's your new horse. Look how much younger it is than this current horse that you had.
Should we prefer new horses to old horses, Hecla?
Yes, we should.
But Celeste has been in the family for years.
Oh. Okay, fine. If you really love Celeste,
Well, I did it.
I'm gonna get off the horse and kiss the horse goodbye. I love you, Celeste.
The horse makes horse noises. It's a horse. I don't know what you were expecting.
What? Can you make some horse noises so I can roleplay better? Thank you. I want to go get the other horse now.
The other horse is much angrier.
The one that we bought. It's fine. I have a high handle animal check.
You will be able to handle that animal.
I
but
won't.
You
Wait,
will
I
be
will?
able. You will be able to handle that animal.
Oh,
but
okay.
next
'Cause I want it.
time.
No.
Unfortunately, we're at the end of the session here. Our heroes have caused some trouble here, in Umhal. I'm not sure if they've really cured much of anything yet, but something is afoot, and we'll see what happens next time as we hopefully approach Market Day, or maybe we hung out in Umhal and heckle racist museums. But who knows?
We are a bunch of hecklers.
We are a bunch of hecklers.